Hey guys, it's Ann Yorks from the Flower Box, and I have a brand new kit tutorial for you to kick off summer. I have the new Sweet Land of Liberty cookie decorating kit. This kit has 5 new cookie cutters, plus also a mini star cookie cutter. I'm going to show you how to make a cute USA cookie, an American flag with streamers, the Liberty Bell, a Groovy, Fireworks, and Lady Liberty herself. So let's cookie it up. Let's start with my favorite cookie of the bunch. This is the American flag with streamers, and I'm using a pastel royal blue for the flagpole, and then I have a navy blue for the top left corner of the flag, and I'm going to outline the rest of the flag using a Chef Master red icing. That is the name of the gel color, red. I'm not just repeating myself. And I'm using tip number 2 for those outlines. Once I have the cookie outlined, I'm ready to flood in those wet on wet red and white stripes. Notice I'm using the flood icing to section off 3 red areas, and then I'm going to go back in with my white flood icing and fill in those gaps. Because these icing colors are bumping up right close to each other, they're going to flow together and create one flat, pretty surface, which is just perfect for an American flag. Then I'm going to flood in the flagpole, and after that dries, it's time to flood in the navy blue section and also the top of the flagpole. Now, if you're looking for details on the icing colors that I'm using in today's video, check out the blog post on the kit page for this Sweet Land of Liberty kit. Now, before I pop this cookie in front of the fan to dry, I do want to add this streamer section. I'm adding it now because it overlaps on top of the flagpole. So I'm just using red and navy piping icing. I'm going to flood the navy section first since that is in the background, and then I'll come back in and fill in the red section since that is in the foreground. The details on this cookie are super simple. I'm just using my white flood icing to add some little dots of icing. These are meant to be the stars on the flag. And I like using the flood because those will sort of flatten down and just stay rounded. If you use your piping icing, you'll get like a little bit of a kiss look to it. So use your flood on those little polka dots. And then with tip number 2 and piping icing, I'm gonna add some white streamers on that back section there. That is such a fun cookie and totally doable. It's maybe not realistic, but it's very cute. Now, I did do one that I piped little stars in the blue section, and I just didn't prefer that. I felt like the dots were so much easier and they actually look nicer too. Let's take a look at the USA map. I'm going to be stenciling on this cookie, and so I want to make sure that I flood this cookie nice and generously so that I have a flat surface when it's time to stencil. I outlined the cookie in white and flooded in red just to get an interesting contrast going there. I'm using these red, white, and blue colors for this fun set, so it's fun to use them as much as I can. And then I will allow that base icing to dry for 4 to 6 hours so that I can stencil on the top. Now, the stencil that comes with this kit has both the USA and the 1776 on it, so notice that stencil is offset in my Stencil Genie. I just click it a little bit lower so that I can get that stencil centered on the cookie. Now I have my thumb on there as an anchor finger, and I'm just gently scraping that icing across the stencil, making sure I have a nice and even coverage. Once I'm fully stenciled, it's time to just rock that Stencil Genie to the side to reveal the 1776. And that looks cute just as it is, but if you want to jazz it up a little bit and make it just a little sweeter, you can outline those numbers. I'm using the pastel blue icing on the outline with a tip number 1.5 on 2 of the letters, and then on the other 2, I'm using the navy icing. Again, this just emphasizes the red, white, and blue vibes, and looks really cool. I love that cookie with the numbers. Now let's take a look at the cookie using the USA portion of the stencil. Again, I have that stencil in kind of offset just so that I can center the USA onto the center of the cookie. And I'm just going to scrape and spread that icing evenly across the stencil. And once I have full coverage, it's time to just rock that stencil genie to the side and reveal the USA letters. That looks awesome, but if you want to take this cookie to the next level, you can not only outline this cookie, that stencil just creates such an easy guide to follow, but you can also flood in these little icing areas. I'm using red, white, and blue. I'm going to use the light blue for the A, and that just makes for a really cool dimensional cookie. Again, not too difficult to do because the stencil really sets you up for success. Now, summertime, it can be quite humid, and so if you live in a super humid area, it might be helpful to add some piped lines in those little skinny icing areas. I'm getting this cookie right in front of the fan, so I think it will be okay. But if you want to reduce cracks and craters, definitely add that little piped line underneath for some structure. Let's take a look at the Statue of Liberty. Now, if the Statue of Liberty wasn't green, if she was actually red, white, and blue, this is what I think she should look like. So we're going to start off by piping her crown, and I'm using the light and the navy blue to add that section. And then once I have that in place, I'm just going to work my way down using a 20-second sienna icing for her face. I'm adding the placard with the light blue icing, and the torch I'm going to add with the white and the red. Don't forget to outline her robe as well. Now this cookie, I actually decorated quite a few of these because I've already been sharing these cookies with friends and family. But if this one, because it has lots of icing sections, is intimidating for you, definitely download the free template of this cookie design on the kit page with the blog post. You can just download the template there and trace any helpful sections onto the cookie, like her crown or the hairline, just to set you up for success. Now I'm just flooding in alternating areas. I don't want those icing colors to bleed. I want to see the definition between each of those icing areas. So I flood about half of them and let them dry, and then I come back and flood the other half and let those dry. And that just creates a really nice, clean looking cookie. I'm using that red again for her hair. I also used it for the flame because it is the summer season. I always like to simplify my icing plan, and so using as few icing colors as possible is always my goal in the summer. And I love that this set just sticks pretty much to the classics with the exception of the sienna for her face. But every other cookie is using that red, white, and blue. Now we're almost done. We're just gonna add some details. I'm using the 20-second sienna icing with a tip number 2 to add some hands. This is such a fun looking cookie, but it's not super realistic. It almost gives off a little bit of VeggieTale vibes in my opinion, but I think that's what makes it so fun and charming. Now I did size down my tip to a 1.5 to add these finer details. You can use a tip number 2 with light hand pressure, but I find that these thinner lines just fit really well in the icing spaces that I'm trying to work in. These red, white, and blue cookies are certainly perfect for the 4th of July, but you can also make variations of these for Memorial Day, Labor Day, or just a general summer picnic, and they will be a sweet addition to the dessert table. Let's take a look at this Groovy Fireworks. I'm actually so excited to be using this cookie cutter. It's one that I designed last summer and ran out of time to decorate and decided to pop this one into our Sweet Land of Liberty kit. You can find this cookie cutter individually on flowerbox.com or also in the kit. Now we're gonna add some groovy wavy lines to the body of the fireworks. Again, I'm just going in on the red, white, and blue theme. So I'm doing a stripe of each of the colors, wavy lines going across the body of the fireworks. And then I'm going to fill in with that white flood icing. And if you need to clean up any of those icing areas, use your flood icing to just add one more line where those two icing areas meet. That will just clean everything up and give it a nice finish. Once that main section has a chance to dry, I'll flood in the top of the fireworks and I'll flood in the base where the little spark is going to be popping out. I love adding loops to cookies, and so using my white piping icing and tip number 2, I'm just adding 5 loops going across the top of the fireworks. And then I have a tip number 1 on my black icing. I'm gonna add just a single whimsical loop down there, and I'll use a red icing, just these short little lines. They almost look like sprinkles to me, which I think is so fun for the little spark. Man, that is so cute, and that's a pretty easy cookie to accomplish. Let's take a look at this Liberty Bell. This is the theme of the whole cookie set, the Sweet Land of Liberty. We have the Liberty Bell, we have the Statue of Liberty, and these cookies are so sweet. So let's set up this cookie for success. Notice I added a couple of yellow lines just using the stencil because I want to make sure that I outline tall enough on this cookie so that I have room to add the stenciled words. I don't want to make the bell area too short and run out of room for the stencil. Now, if you've been to Philadelphia, you know that there is something very famous about this Liberty Bell, and that is the big crack on the Liberty Bell. And so we're going to do a blue giant flood on the bell, and then going back in with the white icing, I'm just going to add a little lightning bolt mark using the white for that crack. That'll just kind of sit in the background, but anybody that loves the Liberty Bell is going to look for that fun little detail in the background. Now let's let this dry again because we're stenciling. It is super helpful to let that base section, the bell, dry for 4 to 6 hours so that you don't accidentally crack the surface of the icing when you're putting a little pressure on it to stencil those words. To get those words centered on the bell, I did have to put the stencil in just a little bit offset. So again, I'm using that anchor finger just to hold that stencil in place, and then I'm using the navy blue royal icing to slide across and completely cover the stencil. Now I just want to rock that stencil genie to the side and reveal the words. This cookie is missing one thing, and that is a red accent. So I'm not going to pipe over the entire stencil. I actually really like the font and the style of the words Sweet Land of, but to add that cursive, I'm using a red piping icing, and I'm just piping over that word Liberty just to emphasize it, add a little bit of dimension, and just make that pop out really from the background. We're almost done. I'm just going to add a little detail at the top here. These are just some wood grain lines just to add a little fun and texture to the top. But otherwise, this cookie is pretty much done. I'm looking super cute. Now, every platter needs some mini cookies during the summer. These cookies are super easy. It's just an outline of piping and flooding in. I made a bunch of stars just using any extra dough that I had after rolling out the cookies. And then I decorated them just using my leftover icing. So whatever icing I had left over, I just filled in these stars. People love to eat minis. They usually go for them first because they don't want to eat the pretty cookies. They don't feel bad about eating a mini star. Guys, I hope you loved seeing this brand new Sweet Land of Liberty kit. You can find the cutters, the stencils, the scrapers. They are all in the kit with a thingamajiggy tool and some tipless bags. If you recreate these cookies, I would love to see what you made. Definitely tag me on social media at the Flower Box Shop, and I would love to see your take on these red, white, and yum cookies. Until next time, happy decorating!